Alright, so they should be able to hear us. So Wolfman is out. Villeneuve is out. Pho, who I believe is from the Philippines, I think. Forgot where he's from. Hey, he's a really good driver. Wow. Ninth actually. This is the Gnosis, so they're not driving with any assist. Props to them. Yeah, they started a little bit later on the first season, so I think they only had about 10 tracks. So this is the ninth. So it's this race, and then next week is the last. Hey, 111. All right. Oh, Pho also got 111 by 1/10. Wow, look at that. Asylum got a 110. A 110 is now the mark. All right. Ooh, sound. Yeah, he went onto the grass. So he had to back out, yeah. Yeah. I struggle with just ABS off. The city that never sleeps. The two from New York. Yeah. Oh, really? Yeah. I think we have 3 Canadians here. So we have Turtle, Salad, and Villeneuve. Actually, 4. Wolfman too is also Canadian. Ah. Turtle's about to start his. I don't think so for qualifying. Yeah, I know in the actual race they give you 5 seconds, but nothing for qualifying. Yeah, purple first sector. Ooh, yeah. I think in the standings, let me see who's leading it. Yeah, Asylum has 131 points, pretty much has it secured. And Nico John second with 79 points, Wolfman third with 77, Villeneuve with 68. So, pretty good battle in these last 2 races. Yeah, pretty much. I think the last race is in Saudi Arabia. Jeez. Purple first sector. Oh, Nico John might actually get it. Hmm. Nico John might get the fastest lap. Let's see. All right, well, 4th place. Yeah, I have no idea. I was looking at Nico John on that one. Hmm. Chernobyl's the only one who still needs to put a lap time. See what he gets. Dookie, are you sure you're sharing your voice to the party? Dookie? Yeah, but to the party, if you go to capture options, do you have it flicked to the right? Mm-hmm. Is it flicked right or left? Hmm. Let me see. All right, try now. All right, try now. No, Dookie, we can't hear you. Poor guy, he's been talking this whole time. Let me see. Hold up. Poor guy, he's been talking this whole time. No, for some reason, no. Let me see. So here, what I'll do is I'll show you a picture of how my settings are, and see if you're. No, it shouldn't have. Oh, Turtle abandoned his. He has a car coming up behind him. Oh, I wasn't looking at that. Ooh. There you go, Dookie. I sent it to you. Are you on PS4 or PS5? PS5. Hmm. So we have Asylum in P1, followed by Wolfman, Fukuena, Nico John, Villeneuve, Salad Tosser, Turtle Commander, PRL Chernobyl, Tafur, and Liebag. Nice, alright. Let's see if it'll be 3 Canadians on the podium. Are you sure? It's right next to the start new recording. You know, it says broadcast, share screen, capture options. You should be able to then. I don't know why. Yeah, you could try, yeah. Also the party, maybe. Mm-hmm. Alright, so in about 1 minute they'll be starting. Alright, and they are off. See how this goes. Asylum gets a good head start. Wolfman right behind him. Oh, something happened. No salad tosser in the back. Hopefully no damage. Nope.
Well, I'm trying, and hopefully you can hear me. I just came back into the race. Not sure if it's working yet.
I'll check in a bit. Yep. Oh, yep, we can hear you. Looks like
You
that
can
it was
hear
a
me.
glitch. Yeah, it looks like it was a glitch. Perfect.
Okay.
Alrighty, so Asylum is still
Had to
leading.
switch.
That's good.
Jesus.
Perfect.
That
I
was
don't have to do
rough.
this on my own.
I'm used to hearing the sound of my own voice for no reason. Well, I missed the start, but we have Asylum in first, pulling away softly. Wolfman in second. Nick John 2 seconds behind in third. We got Focina. I'm going to call you PO2. Villeneuve in fifth. Turtle Commander in sixth. Leebag in seventh, and the Williams. Chernobyl in the Aston eighth. Got Taffer in ninth in the Alpha, and Salad Tosser coming up the rear, 10th in the Haas. Wolfman's gaining some ground on Asylum.
Ooh, Turtle almost. Turtle missed the breaking point. Jeez.
Turtle's coming back on track. Reckless, but no harm, no foul. Taffer up to 8th after that mistake by Turtle.
Yeah, lead bag is up to 4 spots. That's pretty good. That was a good spot for him. Chernobyl was sending a message that supposedly it might rain, so we'll see how that turns out.
Well, that will make this interesting. Already a tough enough track, and
Yeah.
into it might bring the pack to a little closer together or extra spread out with some incidents to make it more entertaining.
Yeah, Wolfman lost the position. I don't know if he tapped the wall or probably just made a little mistake.
Nico John up 2 places to second on that.
And DRS is activated, so we'll see if a few people could get a few overtakes.
Asylum pulling away from the pack, 4 seconds ahead of Nico John. Wolfman coming back for his position, chasing down Nico John second. The pack is close tight between second and fifth. Got leader Leebag in sixth, 3 seconds behind the rest of the front pack. We got Chernobyl coming behind the 2.5 seconds. Taffer 4.6 behind Chernobyl. Salad Tosser half a second behind Taffer, and Salad Tosser in the rear second, less than a second behind Turtle Commander. Nico John gaining some ground on Asylum.
Yeah, Asylum has a lot of good pace. Wow.
Looks like everybody's wings are still intact, so that's always good.
We have a Wolfman on 0% on ERS on the 4th lap. Nico John with 27%, behind them with 56%. Yeah, Wolfman has quite. He's almost out. He's pretty much out.
Yes, yeah, Wolfman was pushing hard to get back towards Asylum.
Yeah.
Tapper's down to 5%. Looks like we have a nice race for second and third today.
Yeah, looks interesting.
Everybody's racing cleanly today.
Yeah, I think the most important part on this track is just not getting penalties because track limits on this track are a bit of a hassle.
Yeah, tell me about it. I could not stop getting penalties.
Oh, that's right, with the PRL race, right? How many did you have?
I ended up with 24 seconds
Jeez.
penalties.
Well, as long as you finish the race, right?
3 wing changes when I finished the race. 13th. Not bad for, 3 weeks in the game. Trying to keep up with the rest of you guys.
No, you're doing just fine.
The goal is to be partaking in this race soon enough.
Well, it is a different type of racing. It's props to them for trying it.
Like leader bag has fallen back full second. Noble's still a second and a half behind leader bag. Halfers dropped back a bit from Chernobyl.
Salad might be making a move on Turtle. Does have 100% ERS.
ERS and 100% ERS.
Yeah, unless he just wants to keep behind. Ooh.
Lock up a little coming to the chicane.
Afa is also right behind Nico Jean.
Looks like Wolfman made a move on Nico John. Coming up that back straight. Nico John, PO2 and Villeneuve with about equal ERSs at the moment. Alex Tosser still waiting patiently to make his move.
Afa getting a 3-second penalty for track limits, it seems.
They're doing pretty well so far. I would have expected a couple more, but that's why they're tier 1.
No, you're right. I'm just going to call him PO2. It makes it way easier.
Yeah, you have not had the pleasure of meeting this gentleman or lady, so don't want to butcher that name, so PO2 works best. Nico John keeping up with Wolfman, biding his time to regain second place. Like Villeneuve is going to make sure he doesn't make any mistakes and cost himself a position with that 3-second penalty from PO2.
Yeah, oh, Salad also got a 3-second penalty. It's starting to get really cloudy, too. I wonder how soon the rain is going to come down. Yeah.
Leader bag has dropped a few seconds from the front pack.
Asylum now gets 3-second penalty.
Asylum's going to need to be careful because Wolfman is staying within that 4-second range. We got a caution.
Something happened to Salad. Ah, he went into the wall.
Salad.
Did he get wing damage?
Having some trouble in that chicane.
I know he still has his wings intact.
We can't tell if there's minor damage, but the wing looks
on.
Might have lost some downforce. Don't know if they'll ever have a racetrack in New York, but
Oh, imagine in the middle of Times Square or Manhattan.
yeah, or Central Park around there. Chaos, but I think I would love to hear the sound of F1 cars rolling down New York City. Looks
I'd
like
call off from
Villeneuve
work.
got himself 3 seconds. I'm not surprised. A lot of drivers pushing hard, attempt to try to gain time, and sometimes it costs you penalties.
Yeah. Looks like everybody except PO2 and Chernobyl started on mediums. So. Well, looks like. Don't know if Liebag made a mistake and Chernobyl overtook him, or that was just a regular overtake. But Villeneuve is right behind PO2.
So Asylum is on 9-lap medium. Wolfman on 9-lap mediums. Nico John on 9-lap mediums. PO2 on 9 hards. Villeneuve on 9-lap mediums. 8-lap
Ooh, I think I see a
hards.
little bit of rain.
It's about to get interesting. Turtle Commander had to pit. He's on 1-lap mediums. Not sure if he's endured some damage when he went off or he just trying to get an undercut.
Oh, yep, drops on the screen.
See, the rain is coming down. Who's going to be the first to bite the bullet onto intermediates?
Track still looks a little bit dry.
I wasn't able to see the telemetry for the weather before the race, so I'm sure what the percentages are for the rest of the race. Could get worse, or it could get interesting with it drying up after some good downpour to switch them onto intermediates, mix the pack up. I'm sure Chernobyl and
Liebag went off.
Bag,
Yeah.
Bag did have there on the back straight.
A little bit of a moment.
I think Chernobyl, Leader Bag, Taffer, Salad Tosser, and Turtle Commander would a little mix up bringing the pack together.
Yeah, I think they'd appreciate a safety car.
The guys are driving fairly clean so far, so
Yeah, it looks like Liebag is in the pit. Don't know if he got damage from that. No, he's actually going to inters now.
Have the first change to intermediates from Leader Bag on lap 11.
And Villeneuve is just going after PO2.
We have Turtle Commander in pits, switching on to the intermediates. I think here we have Asylum in there.
PO2.
It's coming in.
Nice move by Villeneuve. Yeah, not Asylum, Villeneuve.
Track seems to be getting wetter. I think it might be time to get onto those intermediates. The guys out in front still. I'm sure they're hoping that it dries up soon. Asylum is closing in rapidly on those. I think the crossover time has come for everyone.
Yeah.
Taffer in the pits, Chernobyl in the pits. Body's switching on to the intermediates. Got Salad Tosser coming in.
And DRS is now disabled. Ooh, Nico John,
Yeah,
just a little bit
Nico's
slippery
having a
there.
hard time getting around the turn before the back straight. got the top three still out on me and hards coming in this lap, or are they going to chance?
Yep, Nico's going for it.
Nico's in.
Villeneuve
Villeneuve.
as
All right,
well.
everybody's
Yep.
in.
And Chernobyl just got 3-second penalty.
Goes Asylum back into the lead. Wolfman in second. Chernobyl's joined the party of penalties. With this change, Wolfman is now closed in to Asylum by over 2 seconds, so he's got a good shot to fight for that first place on the podium with that 3-second penalty. Rain is not letting.
Nope, it's not.
You guys are in for a fun rest of this race. Right.
PO2 struggling a little bit, and he picked up another penalty. So that makes, I think it's 6 seconds he has?
6 seconds
Yep,
for
6
PO.
seconds, yep. He's a really fast driver. I'm surprised if he had joined a little bit earlier, he probably would have been competing with Asylum for the standings.
He missed qualifying today.
No, he joined the league a little bit later. Yeah.
Gotcha. He missed the first few races. Good. Miscommunication. Alright, well, Asylum's still out in front with 3-second penalty. Wolfman's in second, 2.5 behind Asylum. Still no penalties. Nico John, 5 seconds behind Wolfman with no penalties. Villeneuve in the Ferrari in fourth with 4 seconds behind Nico John with a 3-second penalty. PO2 seconds behind Villeneuve with a 6-second penalty. Chernobyl is 15 seconds behind PO2 with a 3-second penalty. Leaderbag 11 seconds behind Chernobyl, no penalties. Taffer 11 behind Leaderbag, no penalties. Turtle Commander 16 seconds behind Taffer, no penalties. And Salad Tosser coming up the rear with 3 seconds in penalties, 3 seconds behind Turtle Commander.
Yep, I think at this point it's just survival.
The gaps are well spread out at the moment, so no one
Yeah.
seems to be in danger of going into one another. It's just about keeping it clean, getting the best traction down, and making some gains. Wolfman's dropped a second to Asylum. I wonder if this is turned out to have to go on to wets, because it's really wet out.
There's still no puddles on the track, but yeah, it is looking a bit slippery over there.
Like Salad Tosser's trying to come up and make a move possibly on Turtle Commander soon. He lost the traction coming out of there in the McLaren. Guys are working hard to keep the cars on track. Oh, looks like Leaderbag heading off.
Yeah, let's hit the wall over there.
Fortunately, Leaderbag went into the wall. Conditions are not right. You have to be very careful. You have a VSC virtual safety car out. Make sure the guys maintain their deltas. They don't want to drive through. That drive-through penalty just sneaks up on you. So make sure you keep that delta positive.
I'm actually not sure who's up on the constructors. We'll see. Oh, the Ferraris. All right.
Well, they're looking good for some high
Yeah.
points today.
And Asylum has been carrying
Wolfman,
his own team. I don't think he's had a teammate this whole season. But Ferrari has 145, Red Bull has 131, Williams have 117. So yeah, it's looking close.
Asylum's been the Max Verstappen this year, carrying it all on his own. Still in fighting chance.
Villeneuve just skipped this, went over track limits. Got another 3
Villeneuve has
seconds.
added another 6 seconds in penalties. We've got Salad Tosser spinning out on the main straight. Start finish straight to be exact. Turtle Commander comes through.
Oh, he's getting lapped. I was like, who is
Lapped.
that? Yep. And ghosting is off, so it is really important for them to get out of the way.
It is really coming down there now. Their visors are filled with raindrops. So the positions are still the same from first down to fifth. We had the leader bag lose it and DNF, unfortunately. Salad Tosser, Turtle Commander, and Taffer moved up from 7th, 8th, and 9th. We've got Asylum leading in first, Wolfman in second, Nico John third, Villeneuve fourth, PO2 in fifth, Chernobyl in sixth, Taffer in seventh, Turtle Commander eighth, and Salad Tosser in ninth. How are the Astons doing in the constructors?
Oh, let me have a look actually. So they're currently in fourth with 69 points. Oh. Right behind them are the Mercedes with 53 points. But is there a Mercedes here? No.
Doesn't look like the Mercedes made it out today, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Looks like Asylum is coming up on Salad Tosser. Oh, he's locked
Nico
up.
John
Salad
picked up
Tosser's
another
locked up.
position.
Saved it from putting it in the
Ooh, into the
wall.
wall.
Kept the car. He missed the wall. He kept that car.
Oh man, he has a car coming up behind him too. He's nice, smart enough to put it in a safe spot for them not to collide.
Very, very good awareness
Yeah.
by Salad Tosser. Looks like Nico John got a second penalty.
Did he get any wing damage? No. Yeah, it's a bit of a struggle in the rain from how it looks.
Asylum has pulled another 2 seconds on Wolf. 5.8 second, about to be 6-second lead. Trying to keep that 3-second gap since he has 3 seconds in penalties. Guys are doing great.
Yeah, they're
Tough
doing really
conditions.
great. Yeah. I think Wolfman's best bet is just not to get a penalty at this point.
I agree.
He's looking really good.
I think he should just maintain and hopefully Asylum gets a penalty and or his pace picks up.
Mm-hmm.
We got a safety car.
Don't know what happened there.
It looks like
Salad.
Salatos lost his wing.
Yep, I see it.
We got a drive-through for Taffer. We're just talking about that.
Yeah.
To be careful on the deltas, unfortunately.
Yeah, Salad has to be a little bit careful around here with no wing.
The game might give you 12 seconds, but it really does adjust quickly, so stay positive on your deltas.
Yep, so all the drivers are back in the pits.
Looks like Turtle Commander has damage. He's changing that wing. Getting some new intermediate. We've got PO2 coming in.
And Salad as well. Oh, Salad got a drive-through for speeding under safety car.
Yep, looks like PO2 needed a change as well. These guys with wing damage still doing a great job. Couldn't even tell. Hopefully the guys will get back together and we start racing again.
Yeah, looks like it. I think the only ones who haven't pitted are PO2 and Chernobyl, the two Aston Martins, so things are right behind each other, I think, right? Are they?
PO2 just pit for wing and new intermediates.
Oh, no, yeah, you're right. Chernobyl and Teffer are the only ones who haven't pitted.
Taffer's in the pits now. Say Chernobyl would get in there as well for a fresh set of intermediates. Chernobyl had a little lockup cutting the chicane. Hopefully didn't get a warning on that. Alright, on the safety car, Asylum in first in the Red Bull, Wolfman in the Ferrari in second, Nico John in the Williams in third, Villeneuve in his Ferrari in fourth, P.O. Aston in fifth, his teammate Chernobyl in the Aston in sixth.
What happened to Salad?
Taffer in seventh, in the Alpha, Turtle Commander in eighth, in the McLaren, and it looks like Salad Tosser might have retired.
Yeah, he retired in the pits, yeah.
Gave it a good go. I'm surprised under safety car and had a chance to close up with the pack again. Or he was lapped, so it might have made it a bit more complicated.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So I think rather than leave the others' races, because sometimes a safety car can make it complicated, get back around and lap yourself, or you'll end up getting the lead guy disqualified, but not intentionally. So, great effort from Salad Tosser and Bag.
Yeah.
Pack is almost still waiting for Taffer and Turtle Commander to make it around.
The safety car is in. Yeah, Taffer is quite far back.
Rodri is correct. Safety car in this lap. We set off on lap 22:35. Taffer does have to serve a drive-through. I'm guessing that might have been the Salad Tosser decided to DNF as well.
Yeah. Damn, Asylum got a good start.
And we're racing a Asylum jumps away at the safety car restart. Wolfman 1.5 behind. Nico John in third, 2 seconds behind Wolfman. Villeneuve 0.7 behind John. PO2 very close to got a caution. Taffer is coming in to serve his drive-through.
Oh, Asylum put up a pretty good gap for Wolfman. Already 2.5 ahead.
He gained a second in that second sector. And it's really coming down now. The puddles are forming. Someone should have taken a chance on wets.
Yeah.
If I was one of the guys in the back, I might have taken a chance on wets with the way it was looking. Body's still out on intermediate.
Looks like Nico John might. Let's see if he does.
Nico John's in the pits. So is Villeneuve. So is Turtle Commander. Are they going on the...
Yep, they are.
Go John in the wet. Onto wets. Villeneuve onto wets. Will that help them close the gap to Asylum and Wolfman? Now the Aston Martins are third and fourth with PO2 and Chernobyl in fourth. Chernobyl did not make it into the pits during that safety car, so he is one on 11 lap intermediates. Asylum, Wolfman, PO2 on 3 lap intermediate. Nico John Villeneuve on fresh wets along with Turtle Commander, and Taffer's out with 2 soon to be 3 lap intermediates. Taffer's in the pits, looks like he's going onto wets as well.
Yep, so the first half of the grid are still with inters. The rest are on the wets. Well, yeah, we'll see how this turns out. Let's see if they'll stay on them or maybe change. Whoa, look at that.
PO2 went off. A little contact between Nico John and Chernobyl. Comes Villeneuve.
Oh, Chernobyl, yeah.
Fifth. Nico John and Villeneuve. Looks like Wolfman and Asylum have gone in wets as well from first and second. PO2 stays out and into keep first place. Chernobyl's in as well. I wonder if he got wing damage, that minor contact, or if he's just getting wets.
Nope, just getting the wets.
Looks like he's
PO2 is the only one.
Well, the entire grid is on wets except for PO2 in first, who's on 4 lap old intermediate. We've got 11 lap to go. Asylum is 5.5 seconds behind PO2. Wolfman is 1.6 behind Asylum. Nico John 4.2 behind Wolfman. Villeneuve 1.1 behind Nico John. Chernobyl 17 seconds behind Villeneuve.
Asylum just picked up another 3 seconds, so that's 6 seconds in total.
Looks like if Wolfman keeps his nose clean, he might have a good shot at getting first place today.
Let's see, is PO2 gonna go in for the wets? Yep, looks like it.
Yeah, I wondered if he would risk it with, but I think having the penalties, decided to play it safe since everyone behind him has penalties as well. So Asylum regains the lead. Wolfman back in second, Nico John up to third, Villeneuve up to fourth. PO2 still in fifth. And Chernobyl has closed up some of that gap. Huge. He closed over 20, almost 20 seconds by hitting the lap early. Wolfman 1.5 behind Asylum. Keeping up with his pace.
Yeah, as long as he doesn't get a penalty. Only Wolfman and Turtle have no penalties, so they're looking good.
Little Commander having a little issue turning the car, cutting the corner. It's hard to keep grip on this surface right now. Even with the wets, they're still cold.
But as long as he keeps it away from the wall.
Chernobyl has just lapped Turtle Commander. Wolfman making sure to keep it clean, no penalties. He can risk losing a tenth, half a tenth here and there, as long as he keeps within that 6-second gap.
Chernobyl picking up another 3 seconds. And almost losing the car a little bit there.
This is just one of those tracks, and this weather does not help the guys out when it comes to keeping it track.
No, not at all.
Villeneuve trying to gain on Nico. Needs to get into third to make some push and get that 3-second gap if he wants a chance at third place, being on that podium. Villeneuve's gained half a second coming into the start-finish straight. Wolfman's dropped a second from Asylum, now 3 seconds behind. Looks like Asylum is pushing hard to build that 6-second.
Villeneuve. Ooh,
Villeneuve
nice
with
save
a little
from the
pop.
wall. Wow.
He kept it alive. Great driving. Great car control. Especially in these conditions. Asylum's pulling away. It's almost a 4-second gap to Wolfman.
Yeah, he has a lot of pace, I'll give him that.
He is using that ERS to get some more top speed and pull away. Field is fairly spread out. So right now we're racing for penalties. See who can stay within the margin of the penalties. Asylum almost pulling a 4.5-second gap on Wolfman. Wolfman, great push through that last chicane.
Yeah, he's being really careful on trying not to get penalties there.
So, is it worth the risk to push to get another second, risk a 3-second penalty? Or would you try to keep it on and just try to maintain this 4.5-second gap?
No, I would try to maintain it. But in my case, I'm prone to losing traction, so I'd want to be more careful than anything.
I think Nico John lost it a little, but got it back under control.
To 4.
Looks like
I'm moving
Villeneuve
aside
has
for
got
the...
catching up with that mistake. He's gained his 2.5, 2 seconds. Got another caution. Oh, it looks like Chernobyl had a little off there.
Yep, and no damage though, that's good. Keep at it.
Much respect. Staffer moving over to let the lead guys through.
Wow, Asylum is now 5.5 seconds ahead. Wow, it's picking up a lot of speed though.
Don't raise that caution.
Oh, and Asylum picks up another 3 seconds, so that's 9 seconds now in total.
Asylum pushing hard to build that gap, cost himself another 3 seconds. I think the cautions might just be for the lap cars moving over.
Yeah, Tafur is doing a really good job moving aside. It's a little bit tricky on this track since it's so narrow.
I'm going to stick with Asylum and Wolf for now. Villeneuve is 1.5 behind Nico John, but he does have 3 seconds more in penalties. Oh, Villeneuve takes third from Nico John.
Yep,
Going
Nico
around the
John's going
hairpin
back
to the
at
back
him.
straight. A little wide for Villeneuve. Needs to build 3 seconds on Nico John if he wants to hold on to third place. Wolfman has lost that 6-second gap. Luckily, he's got 9 seconds in penalty Asylum. But we still have a race for first and second. Got Chernobyl off.
Chernobyl, yeah.
He's having a rough time on that hair. I think that might be his third off coming around there.
Yeah.
Taffer's coming in. Going to retire. Hope he's going on to intermediate.
Alright, look at him. Okay.
Let's go. Taking a gamble. Nothing to lose.
Yep, as long as he doesn't DNF. That's the important part.
Alright, Nico Johns dropped a second to Villeneuve to build that gap. 3 seconds if he wants a chance at that podium to have Ferrari second and third, or possibly first and third. Asylum and Wolfman pushing hard, trying to make that podium a first place position. There's
Yeah.
gap is maintaining at 6.
Oh, Nico John is going into the pits.
We crossing over back to intermediates. About 5 laps left in this race.
Oh, yep, he is.
While we're in the pits, thank Rodri for all the hard work you do, for all the races we have.
No.
Keeping it.
Just hoping everybody enjoys it and has fun.
Well, it looks like we are. I definitely am. Up
Oh, what happened
Chernobyl
to
is out.
Chernobyl? Ooh, yep.
He
A
had
lot
a
of
big
debris on
incident.
that.
Chernobyl is out. We've got Turtle Commander in the pits.
So virtual safety car, not a full safety car.
We have a VSC due to Chernobyl's mishap coming down the start-finish straight. Or right before, I should say. So we've got 7 cars left in the race. That's Chernobyl, Salad Tosser, and Leader Bag having some incidents in DNFing. Salad
Oh,
Tosser
Wolfman is going in.
retired due to drive-thrus.
So both Asylum and Wolfman are going back into the pits for inters. Is Villeneuve going to? Yes, he is.
Yes, he is. Will PO2 and go in and get some inters, or will he keep it out there? Oh, he's going in for inters as well. So the grid has gone back to inters. Hopefully we get no drive-through penalties for these guys. They've been racing hard. It's been a tough race with these conditions. And with all the penalties, they're fighting for every 10th.
I just realized it's a full safety car, right?
No,
On
it's a
my
VSC.
Oh, yeah,
But
yeah,
I do
yeah.
see the safety car. I did see the safety car.
Yeah, it's right in
Safety
front of
car is out.
Asylum. So, that's strange, alright.
Safety car is out, but it does say virtual safety car. Welcome to the world of computers and technology. Hopefully the safety car does go in and not keep on track like it likes sometimes.
Yeah. So 3 laps
So
left. It's gonna
I'm
be pretty
sure
intense.
Asylum is not happy with this.
No, definitely not. Wolfman is right behind him.
I wonder if their screens say VSC as well.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
You're seeing a VSC as well, Rodri?
Yeah, it says virtual safety car on my screen.
So the pack is closing back up between 1 through 5th. I'm not sure if Taffer or Turtle Commander will make it back. They will just be the lap cars in the back.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's
Wolfman,
gonna come in this lap.
Wolfman and Asylum have been having a great battle trying to maintain gaps. Asylum had a 6.5, 7-second lead with 9 seconds in penalties, and now it says safety car on the screen. With 2 laps of racing to go, Asylum's got a lot of work ahead of him in order to maintain first place and possibly even second. Villeneuve has a 3-second buffer to Asylum with only 6 seconds in penalties to Asylum's 9. Nico John has a 6-second buffer to Asylum with only 3 seconds, and a 3-second buffer for third place to Villeneuve, who also has 6 seconds. PO2 with 6 seconds in penalties in 5th.
Yep,
And
safety car
then
is in this lap.
safety car in this lap, says Rob. We've got 2 laps of racing in still pretty wet conditions. All the guys on intermediates. Asylum's got to push like hell to build a 9-second gap, so it might get interesting.
Yeah, if I were Wolfman, I'd just take it easy on these last 2 laps. Try not to
Hopefully,
push like crazy.
Wolfman's teammate doesn't get involved too much with the 6 seconds in penalties and lets them go and worries about holding on to that podium with Nico John behind him with a 3-second gap because of penalties.
Yep, and Asylum is off.
Asylum with a great restart.
Yep, using that ERS.
Pulls off 1.4 already at the first turn. Guys all come through cleanly so far. Well, we're gonna shut up and let you enjoy the last 2 laps of racing. It was a tough blow for Asylum. He was doing great pulling away from Wolfman, and that safety car came at the most inopportune time.
Yeah. Yeah,
Villeneuve
he's
trying to
definitely
build
not
that gap.
happy.
Villeneuve still trying to build that gap to 3 seconds, hold on to third place, get that double podium.
Yeah, Nico John just has to make sure he doesn't get another 3 seconds.
This
Keep
might
it right
secure
in
the
there.
constructors for the Ferraris. Is that right?
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah. Yeah, if they could get two 2 podiums on the Ferraris, yeah, they could probably have a really good chance on constructors.
We're on the final lap here. Asylum with 9 seconds in penalty in first. Wolfman in second, 2.3 behind Asylum. Villeneuve with 6 seconds in penalties, 1.3 behind Wolfman. Nico John, 3 seconds in penalties, a little over half a second behind Villeneuve. Villeneuve trying to pull that gap to 3 seconds to hopefully secure that third place. PO2, 6 seconds in penalties, looks comfortable in 5th place. No one challenging him behind, with Taffer and Turtle Commander in 6th and 7th. Wolfman got spared today by that safety car.
Yup, because look at that. Asylum
Asylum's-
pulled almost 4 seconds ahead. Yeah. Yeah, so Asylum looks like he's going to cross the line first, but because of those penalties, Wolfman, let's see,
Red
makes
Asylum
it
crosses the line
safely.
first with a 4-second gap, which secures him 2nd place. Nope. Nico John jumps up to 2nd by keeping himself clean.
Nice.
Asylum into 3rd with those unfortunate 9 seconds in penalties. Villeneuve in 4th. PO2 comes 5th. Taffer 6th. Turtle Commander 7th. Big round of applause to our guys for having a great race in tough conditions and sticking it out.
Yeah, and
Unfortunate
keeping it
safety
clean
car,
too.
but that's racing.
And Nico John, driver of the day. And look at that.
Congratulations, Nico John.
I think Wolfman is Canadian, so Canadian wins the Canadian Prix.
Congratulations
Yep,
for keeping it clean, Wolfman.
Yeah, they're winning his home race.
Do you know if they secured their constructors with, I think, a 1st and 4th?
I'm pretty sure they do. Yeah, it looks like next Monday, will be a bit of a competition to see how it goes. And Asylum gets fastest lap with 1:13. And yeah.
Asylum's already locked down the constructors.
I believe
the
so,
drivers.
Yeah. For the standings, driver standings, yep, I believe so. I'll have to find out with the next standings. Or ask Asylum himself, since he does the standings for his tier.
Fastest lap as well.
Yep, but just want to say thank you for Dookie for being able to be here and commentate. Because if it weren't for you, I'd stay in bed watching TV.
I always enjoy watching racing. Pleasure. Next time, maybe a little notice. I'll know who's racing.
Yep, I'll let you know before. Don't worry. But thank you everyone for watching, and we'll see you guys next week. Hopefully. So you guys all have a great night.
Great racing.